So what if the weather cools? Humidity and sun still pose risk. The heat index is a measure of how hot it feels outside when relative humidity is factored in with the actual air temperature. Even when temperatures cool in the fall, the heat index can still push into dangerous temperatures. For example, 90 degrees at 50% humidity feels like 95 degrees, but 90 degrees at 70% humidity feels like 105 degrees. This example illustrates how even though the temperature might be the same, higher humidity increases the risk of a worker suffering a heat illness. The risk of heat illness increases as humidity increases because the body's natural cooling mechanism, perspiration, is ineffective. Without the evaporation of sweat, which happens less in higher humidities, the core body temperature continues to rise and causes more sweating. This leads to dehydration and sodium loss. Additionally, the heat index is based on shade temperature, which means work done in the sun will feel as much as 15 degrees hotter than the heat index. Looking at the same scenario of 90 degrees, here is the outcome when different humidity conditions and full sun are considered. Number 1, 90 degrees at 50% humidity heat index, which is in the shade, is 95 degrees. What it feels like in the sun is 110 degrees. Number 2, 90 degrees at 70% humidity heat index, which is in the shade, is 105 degrees. What it feels like in the sun is 120 degrees. In these examples, direct sun added to the heat index has made it feel 20 to 30 degrees hotter and puts workers in the danger zone for heat-related illnesses. When assessing the risk of outdoor work and a work site, it's important to consider the intensity of physical labor, the heat index, whether the work is performed in direct sun and wind conditions. All these, in addition to an individual worker's ability to perform in the heat, determine the risk of injury or illness. In a state known for extremes in weather, summertime and all that comes with it makes itself known early and well into what other regions consider fall. This extended and intense season can present numerous risks to outdoor workers. And while the risks may be plentiful, the ways to reduce them are easy to implement and overlap in their protection from things like bites, heat illness, and even skin cancer. These protective measures should be kept in place to help protect workers from multiple environmental risks. The Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA, has created an app for smartphones that tells users what the heat index is at their location and the risk level it poses. The app will also provide heat precautions for that temperature if the user chooses. Remember, the heat index is based on shade, so even when using the app, add 15 degrees to the heat index if work is done in the sun. If you need any more information on this, give us a call. Maybe we can help.